Wesley is our 10th child. My husband and I have 9 kids, and he was a surprise number 10. And we didn't find out until after he was born. He was about a month old when we got the confirmation that he had Down syndrome. It's been amazing, to be honest. I didn't know anything really about Down syndrome, and just a week or so after we found out the diagnosis, I heard about GiGi's Playhouse. I had, a friend of a friend mentioned it, and the weekend that it opened, I called and said, "What do you do? I have a 7-week-old with Down syndrome. What do I need to know?" There is so much information on the internet that it can be overwhelming, and it's been amazing coming here and having people that have been through this, that are in all stages. I mean, you have adults, you have kids, you have teenagers, you have toddlers and infants, and there's always someone to answer a question or give you a resource or anything. There's a lot of things that go through your mind, and the first one for me was, so this is our new normal. I didn't know what to expect, and that is the one thing that I've learned after talking with a lot of people, is that the expectations are the same. When you have a baby, you expect them to do certain things. You expect them to be able to walk, to crawl and then walk and then go to school and to learn to read and write. And I found that with Down syndrome, you can expect the same things, you just can't expect the same timeline. Every kid is different, and Wesley's different, is going to be different still, but it's what makes him an individual, and it's okay. Despite the fact that there are, when you look at statistics, yes, there are a lot of people in the world that have Down syndrome. In any individual community, there's not necessarily a lot. And so no one wants to feel like they're alone. And when you come here, this is a place where that is embraced, where having Down syndrome is embraced, and this is the normal. And I think it's nice for anyone to know that there's a place where you're normal, because we're all different in our own ways, and knowing that there's some place where you feel safe and is always a good thing. I want him to know that he's loved, and that he is perfect just the way he is, whatever that turns out to be, and that's okay. And having so many siblings is going to be an interesting challenge. It's interesting for all of them, but for him especially. But I think he's gonna know that he's loved no matter what. He is such a happy baby, and he just brings happiness to everyone. And I want him to always know that, and always know that people are happy that he is here, that he wasn't a mistake, that he wasn't an afterthought, that he brings happiness.